The UK has been one of my top dream destinations, and I'm so happy to finally cross this country off my bucket list. This will be a travel diary showing you the top things to do and places you shouldn't miss in the beautiful and charming city of London. This will also feature nearby cities worth visiting from there. After several delays in our flight, we finally arrived at Heathrow Airport, but fortunately our mishaps didn't even end there. Our luggage got lost along the way. We arrived so late that we had our first meal at the airport. We finally retrieved our luggage and arrived at our very posh Airbnb. Everything was good, clean, complete, and super duper stylish. The only con was that it was so far from any public transport that we had to take an Uber most of the time.
Hi, we're here.
Hey! Hi! Finally!
You made it, guys.
Made it.
In
If you
a
can
long
make
way.
it here, you can make it anywhere. It's worse.
It's 9 p.m. We're in
Required
an Uber
XL.
XL. Because we're so tired of walking na.
Hi!
We're in London!
Hello there. So to your left is the magical creature.
We didn't want to end the day without seeing the city, so we headed out to Piccadilly Circus. This is one place you shouldn't miss. It's very much alive at night and reminds me of Times Square in New York, but less busy. We ended the night by having dinner at one of London's famous restaurants, Burger and Lobster. The food was good but quite pricey. It's still worth trying out though. The servings are huge, so I would recommend sharing a meal.
Hi! It's our second day, full day today.
Good morning.
Come on.
Welcome to London. We are here. Please don't post that.
Our second day was dedicated to visiting the top tourist sites in London. So first up was Tower Bridge, which is a bridge suspended over a river. You can actually walk across and might get the chance to catch the famous double-decker buses. Another London icon are these red telephone booths that you can find near Westminster Station. Other famous landmarks you should see are Palace of Westminster, Big Ben, and London Eye.
We're here! I can't believe it!
You can't believe it. Why can't you believe it? You have to explain. Why can't you believe it?
London is home to several huge parks where you can chill and relax, like Hyde Park and St. James Park. Another spot not to miss is Buckingham Palace. Make sure to catch the changing of the guards.
Hi! Hi!
The London food scene is booming and very exciting. It's really a place to eat. They have several food markets where you can shop and dine. A must-try is a traditional English pie. They have all sorts of fillings and flavors from sweet to savory available. Another must-eat is fish and chips, so we got some at Poppy's, which was highly raved online and one of the best places to get authentic fish and chips. If you're looking for quaint finds and vegan restaurants, check out this alley where Neil's Yard is found. It's a hidden gem. If you're a big Harry Potter fan, you can't miss this photo opportunity, but be ready to wait in line. London has several museums that you can visit, and the best part is that for most, you can enter for free. Another famous London bridge that you can cross is the Millennium Bridge. Like most cities and countries, London has their own Chinatown, which is worth exploring. A great way to end the day is to revisit Westminster, where you can see the Big Ben and watch time pass against the colorful changing sky. So we started day 3 by visiting St. Paul Cathedral, which not only has an amazing architecture inside and out, but also has a spectacular city view. The only catch is that you have to climb 528 steps just to see it. But it's super duper worth it, and I really recommend it because look at this amazing view. We then had lunch at the Borough Market, which had an endless variety of food and drinks. They had so many creative food concepts and cuisines available. I ended up with a grilled cheese toastie which was oozing with all kinds of cheese. It was so good. After a very good lunch, we headed to Notting Hill to see the set where the old film was shot and take photos beside these pastel colorful houses. People actually still live here, by the way. Another pastel paradise is Foggy Portion Cafe, which is very famous for their cupcakes. We had our own afternoon tea party there and took lots of photos. On our last full day, we booked a day trip tour outside of London. So we booked through Golden Tours and were set to visit 3 places south of London.
We're here in Windsor Castle. We're on tour.
Now you're taking.
First stop was Windsor Castle, the home of British royalty and the oldest and largest occupied castle in the world.
We're in the city of Bath.
So let's take a bath.
Time to take a shower, it's so hot.
Second was the city of Bath, which is a UNESCO heritage site. The existing structures standing have incredible history and architecture. The last and third stop was the mysterious Stonehenge. Can you believe these rocks have been in the same spot for over 5,000 years?
It's our last day in London. Actually, we're not in London anymore. We're in Basildon. Last day in the UK.
Our last meal in England was a heavy buffet lunch. We missed Asian food so much. It was such a quick trip and there's just so much more to see in the UK. I'm really blessed and happy that I was able to finally see this place and I can't wait to come back.